Hi everyone, this is Michelle Patterson with Angel Souls, and I wanted to start out this video by saying yes, I absolutely do personal readings. All you have to do is go to my website at angelsouls444.com. That's angelsouls with an S, 444.com, and you'll go to the services page. You'll see that there are a few price points for you to choose from. Go ahead and follow the instructions and we'll get you in line for a reading. Take care. Hi there Virgo, this is Michelle Patterson with Angel Souls, and this is your November 2014 Angel Oracle card reading, and I am using the Healing with the Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. So let's see what is coming up for you guys. First card up we have spiritual growth. This is a big thing for a lot of people. So this is the card that's saying you're coming out on the other side of some sort of spiritual growth experience. So you might have discovered a few things about yourself maybe in October. Maybe you realize that a lot of the worry you've been pumping into something has only made it worse, and you are now starting to take a different perspective and looking at it from, I would even say, a higher perspective, seeing the wisdom in it, or better yet, releasing control around it. Okay? Looking at it and going, it's that person's life, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, and there's a sense of empowerment that comes from that, because I think a lot of you, for most of your lives, have probably felt like it's your responsibility to worry about everything. And now you can just kind of, whatever big situation you've got going on in your life, there's like a breakthrough moment. There's this epiphany, like, oh, I don't have to worry about that. And you're stronger for it. And this is, especially in November, you guys aren't focusing just on surface level things anymore. No, you're taking your soul seriously, finally. So you might even go down a new path of spirituality, all right? Or learn some new things about your spirituality. And for those of you out there who are always saying, well, I wish I could talk to my angels the way that you talk to yours, you can, okay? You just start. And you say, angels of love and light, will you please come in and talk to me, give me signs? If your mind is like in a chatter cycle, no, you're not going to hear the messages. You're not going to feel the messages. That's why we always encourage people to meditate first. It's not the only time that you can communicate with your angels, but certainly it helps you to understand the messages when they do come in later. So give that a go for November, okay? New love is the next card. Now this could literally mean new love coming for you for those who are waiting on it. But you know, every reader out there can sit there and say new love is on its way. But if you're not truly ready for it, or if the universe offers a love partner to you and you don't feel like that person is good enough for you and you turn away, then you're not going to have love, okay? This also means new love of life, and it goes hand in hand, they're saying, with this spiritual growth. So having this brand new perspective, okay, on life, and because you're not feeling like you have to carry the heavy burdens so much anymore, I think I said this to someone else, it's like somebody turned on the light and it's like, oh, that's so much easier, thank you. So now you're falling back in love with projects, people, friends, just life in general, okay? It's a nice opening. Do not get egotistical around this. I don't know why I'm being told to say this. Not egotistical. They're correcting me. Self-righteousness. I don't know who out there is doing that, but there seems to be this thing with self-righteousness, selfishness, which is weird because I don't know. I shouldn't generalize. But whoever you are, you're probably the one going, well, that's not me. You're probably the one that they're saying, stop being so egotistical and whatever, so that you can break open and get that new perspective that will make you fall in love with life again. Because really what it is swirling in negativity. And if you allow yourself to be trapped by the illusion of fear, the illusion of having to have control over something, or again, I think I've said this before, you know, it's like this belief system that if I worry about it, then that makes it the situation aware that I'm looking at it, and so it won't happen, or something weird like that. Like if I focus on it and worry about it, then it won't happen. I'll make sure it doesn't happen because I'm watching it, kind of thing. It doesn't work like that, guys. Law of attraction. The more you worry about something, the faster you pull it in. And now guess what? You're going to be writing me at the end of November going, I never got any new love. That spiritual growth card didn't make sense to me. go back to the drawing board. You got to get honest with yourself. And hopefully you did that work in October with the eclipses, Mercury retrograde. Maybe all that work has finally now come into a place where it's going to pay off. So what I'm saying is, don't let fears or insecurities block some beautiful stuff from coming in. Okay? The next card we have is freedom. Freedom from that negativity that we were talking about. Freedom from that need to control, that need to worry about things. All right? Shake it off. Shake it off. And yeah, they are showing me there's some like new ideas, and very much so it is like we said before, like the lights turning on and you're seeing things for what they really are. And this might actually be you realizing that something isn't nearly as bad as you thought it was. And there's some freedom in that too, right? So you're like, oh, here I was worrying about it and there was nothing to worry about. Or this could find you getting some freedom from, yeah, for some of you, this is a freedom from a love partner who has not allowed you to grow in the way that you needed to, in this spiritual way. And for you, the freedom comes from being free of that relationship so that something new can come in. These stories are all playing out differently for everybody. Remember, these are general readings, okay? You're responsible for taking the message in and applying it to the details of your life. So let me just see if there's anything else I need to say. They're showing me a wheel that's spinning rapidly. That's your energy. That is your energy. And it is making you a prisoner of your own life. Because every new thing that's presented to you, it's like another thing on your plate to worry about, okay? Or analyze, or dissect, or whatever. It's big message. Get yourself some freedom. Allow that new love to come in. Really have that spiritual growth, right? Get into the alignment of the universe so that the beautiful universal gifts can come flowing to you, all right? So we have one more card to pull. Body care. This came up for somebody else too. For you guys specifically, this is about, some of you are going overboard. Someone out there is being very vain and self-centered. I don't know who this is, but I mean, clearly I wouldn't. But body care should be done to be healthy, not to look good. Okay? Looking good could be like a nice little byproduct, right? But again, it's this control thing. Do we talk about that every month? I feel like we do. I don't know why that keeps coming up. But the things that you're doing, the reason why they're saying this is like the things that you're doing to make your body look good might actually be harming your actual health, right? So, oh my gosh, they were drawing my attention to this cherub. I don't know if that's a cherub. Maybe it's a cherub. And this little angel has her arms crossed over her heart. When you don't accept yourself, they're saying, as you are, and for what you are, when you're constantly trying to alter yourself, I don't know why this is coming through for you guys, but when you're constantly trying to alter yourself, not only are you endangering your safety and your health, but you're telling your body that it's not okay the way that it is. Right? It's a self-hatred thing that starts spring, and there's more of that negativity. And it makes you want to close off from the world, and that's not what you should be doing right now. All right? Look at the potentials. Look at the story that came out with these cards. There's beautiful, beautiful things waiting for you in November, guys. All right? So start to be more mindful about what you're putting into your body, how you're treating your body. Okay, autoimmune stuff is coming up. Okay, so now we're talking about like medical things. Raphael, as you know, is the healing angel. You can call upon him. But they're saying this, like some of you are stressing yourselves out so much that you're actually going to end up making yourselves sick with things like, you know, ulcers, heart issues, you know, stroke potential, or autoimmune disorders, right? When you overtax your adrenals, let's say, or your thyroid or whatever, all those things are coming up. So it's saying, it's not saying you're gonna get that, okay? It's not saying that that's gonna happen, but saying be mindful, you know, like you don't want to throw yourself into that kind of space because you're pushing too hard, or again, you're just wasting so much energy on every little detail of your life and trying to, you can't control everything. Again, go with the flow, pay attention to your bodies. Here in the United States, we have Thanksgiving, so maybe that's another thing too. Like, be mindful what how much you're taking in, but really keep a good eye on yourself. Let's say that keep a good eye on yourself. Really make sure you're making yourself a priority, and stay in the flow so you're not blocking out the gifts. All right, that seems to be the overall message. But if you do that, all this cool stuff's going to be happening, right? Or the potential is there for cool stuff to happen. Again, don't write me at the end of the month and say, like, my soulmate didn't come. All right, I'm sorry. Look, there's only so much we can do. We can tell you the potentials. What happens is actually up to you. All right? So there it is, guys. Have a great month. I am sending you all of my love. Take care.